rain falling here in the tri-state area as we close in on game time at Yankee Stadium. And now here is Victor Reyes, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The center fielder.
First offering. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. Despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they've been on a nice little roll here.
Yeah, Matty, they lost last game only by 1 run. Those are the tough ones. But I'm sure they've looked at the film, made a few adjustments, and let's see if they can give a better effort today.
Harold Castro.
Hey, I know everybody was on their toes right there from the pitcher to the defensive side. Leadoff hitters are known for this. Find ways to beat the ball into the ground and beat it out and get on base. Now they have to keep him in check. Let's see if they hold the runner close.
And the runner back. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we are going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
Runner's back. Reyes gets his lead at first, nobody out. And this one's in the dirt. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. 1-2, here it comes. Right back to him on the mound. And an unproductive at-bat that time as the runner holds at second with 1 away now.
Batting third, the catcher, number 4.
A man at second with 1 down. And next is the catcher, Wilson Ramos. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
The offensive game plan today is certainly to see the ball up. This guy is known on the mound for sinker changeup combination. He's going to try and establish down in the zone to get swing and a miss or ground balls consistently. You have to find something above the belt to get loose on.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. Swing and a liner. And this gets on him quickly here and deflects off him. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, number 55, Renato.
And here's Renato Nunez as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Looking up is the right fielder, and that one is gone. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. 4th home run for him on the season, and the Tigers take a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, he's looked pretty shaky from the first pitch, and things just kind of spiraled out of control from there. I think these guys smelled blood in the water, and they punctuated with a 3-run job and an early lead.
Fielded cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down. The next batter is Jeimer Candelario. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone.
You know, it's funny, you always want pitchers with great command, but this guy is almost filling up the zone too much. I'd like to see him nibble the corners and get these guys off his stuff in the middle of the plate.
3 runs already home here. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just...
Well, leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. Michael Fulmer gets the ball for the Tigers in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're looking at a real solid starting pitcher right here. You take a look at that ERA, anywhere between 3.5 and 4. But I'll tell you what he does know how to do. He knows how to get people out, and he can minimize the damage. He knows how to control the running game. He does a lot of things right. And if he does all those things, expect a real solid performance in this one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
The windup and the 0-1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Hey, D-Row, one of the things you have to be aware of as a hitter from Carl Dixon, he'll call that high strike.
Yeah, he will. So you better be on top of your game with 2 strikes, because if they elevate, good chance Carl Dixon's punching your ticket.
And he takes strike 3 called. Back-to-back strikeouts here to open the home first, 2 away.
Batting third.
So now into the box is Mike Ford. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning.
His offense gave him an early lead, and he is on the attack. Punched out the first 2 guys and made it look easy and still getting ahead.
1 ball and 1 strike to their designated hitter this afternoon. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off.
Hey, this guy's dialed in right now. 2 strikeouts and still working ahead. This is going to be a tough test for the offense.
Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2 and 2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second. Just
looking at a fastball to end the inning. Second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast. Now here's the first offering.
The right fielder, number 15.
Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Well, you don't need us to tell you, it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Yeah, Matt, right now, this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet, and I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there, the straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at-bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Robbie Grossman is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
love the ability to push that ball the other way right there. Nice knock to the opposite field. That's a switch hitter's delight, the ability to use all parts.
Stepping in now, Nico Goodrum. Here's the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
The count now at 2-1. Grossman, base runner at first with 1 out. Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
No balls and 1 strike. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a called strike.
This batter's got to be in his head right here. This is where you need to regroup. Fastball in, now change up down and away. This is the cat and mouse that I love about the game.
Here comes the 1-2. A runner on first with 2 away. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. 1 left for Detroit. stepping up is Giancarlo Stanton, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
And they go away here. It's a called strike, 0-2.
So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
Just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. This is on the ground over to first. Reined in. Throw gets him. 2 down.
That is good.
So 2 out, nobody on. And that'll bring up Gary Sanchez. First delivery to him. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. All set for the start of the inning, and striding forward the designated hitter, Harold Castro. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gardner is there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The catcher, number 40.
Next for the Tigers, Wilson Ramos. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A ball and a strike. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Lined but speared on a hop.
And quickly there are 2 away. Well, there it is. This one is going to be delayed as the crew chief has made the call to suspend action.
You know, Matt, I just get the feeling this isn't going to be a very long delay, and we do have some clearing skies, so I think both of these guys possibly will go back out.
And welcome back inside the ballpark as the weather has finally cleared up. Corey Kluber makes his way back out onto the mound, and we're ready to continue. Set to face him first, Renato Nunez. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout. Score at 2-3, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down. Here's Miguel Andujar now. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Next up will be Gleyber Torres, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. High in the air out to center field. Reyes is there, 2 gone. Bases are empty here with 2 away. And up next, the left-handed hitting Brett Gardner. And this will be fouled away. Yankees still on the lookout for hit number 1 here. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Bounce to first. Scooped up. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Start of the fourth upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report. New inning set to get underway, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Jonathan Scope. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
So now to the plate, Jamer Candelario. Strike one to start the at-bat. Here comes the 0-1.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. Two balls and no strikes to count to Nomar Mazara.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
And that's outside. He lost him ball 4. Stepping in next, Robbie Grossman. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home. Mazara, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. And he goes the other way with it, high and deep down the left field line. But he's going to get there as he runs it down on the warning track for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting. Shortstop, Nico Goodrow.
Here's the first pitch. Grounded to third. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. But tack on 1 more to the Tiger lead thanks to this.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
The second baseman.
The pitch.
Tyler.
Lifted the other way to left center. Left fielder is on the move. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting, right fielder.
And now Clint Frazier. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, usually the 2nd time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Behind 0-2 now. Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And he'll put this away for the 2nd out.
Up next for the Yankees, the designated hitter.
Next for New York, Mike Ford. First time up, he went down looking. Now the pitch. Fouled off. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. He looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Really tied him up on that one.
Yikes, he kind of looked clueless on that swing right there, Matt. If I'm pitching, I'm going right back to that same pitch.
Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Can't start any better. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Victor Reyes struck out in his last trip to the plate. Cut fastball there as he manages to just foul this one away. And a curveball taken for strike two. Hit in the air down the right field line. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Fouled away. Here's another 0-2. Hit hard on the ground at first. And he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove.
Now batting, designated hitter.
In now, Harold Castro, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one.
It's really hard to match up this poor performance when you dive into the numbers. This guy's thrown over 80% of his...
And hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base. Reyes leads off second with nobody out. Hit out towards second. He's right there, and that's the first out.
Up next for the Tigers.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He bounced out last time up.
Yeah, and I know you want to lace a line drive or hit a potential home run. But I'll tell you what, grab the cheap ribby when it's there. Give me a ground ball middle of the diamond and steal a run.
Voit is over, and he tucks it away for the second out. Next up is Renato Nunez. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Right fielder is on the run. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Tigers leave one. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Leading off for the Yankees, the left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
First pitch of the AB now. Here's a swing and a shot back up the middle. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Yankees.
Up next for the Yankees, the first baseman, Luke.
Into the box now, Luke Voit, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. So far on the year, Voit hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
On to first, and as Ernie may have said, it's 2 for the price of 1 for the Tigers. 2 away. So base is empty now after the double play, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Gary Sanchez. He swings and grounds it to short. He's got it. So they do get their first hit, but their first run will happen. Yankees retired on just 4 pitches. They're down 4-0. Jonathan Loaizaga takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Now it'll be Jonathan Schoop. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. A 1 pitch on its way.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Jonathan Schoop goes down to become the first out in the 6th inning. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. His prior history versus this arm, he's 1 for 2. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. Fielded cleanly, and that's the second out.
The right fielder,
In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. 1-0 the count. Pitch on the way.
2 balls, no strikes.
4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. 3-1. Robbie Grossman would be next. And it's full now, 3-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And another foul ball. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Tigers, but they're... And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on the heater in the middle of the plate early.
First pitch of the AB on its way. This is skied into short left center. Goodrum onto the grass, and that's into the gap and should be extra bases.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Here's Brett Gardner now. Runs up and gets this one down. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Up next is the second baseman,
Standing in now, Tyler Wade, as he'll run up to bunt here, but misses for strike 1.
I ain't mad at you right there. I understand. He's trying to get the offense going right there. Wasn't able to execute, but nice thought process.
And a bunt attempt here, but this will be foul, so the runners will stay put for now.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out. 2 away now in the Yankees 6th, and that'll bring up the outfielder Clint Frazier. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap, and it's gone. So a 3-run shot to left center. 4th home run for him on the season as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
That one definitely seems worth taking a look at with Show Track. It wasn't a particularly deep home run, but as you can see, he connected pretty well. 110 miles an hour off the bat, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Here's Mike Ford.
the designated hitter.
And it's fouled away. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The windup and the 0-1. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Hit out towards second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Another look at the big blow for the Bombers. A 3-run home run. 8, 9, and top of the order coming. Now at the plate here is Robbie Grossman. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Dropping.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Comes set and the 0-1. Now a swinging bunt. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out. So next to hit is Nico Goodrum. His prior history in this matchup, small sample, a perfect 1-for-1. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 gets him out in front on a good changeup.
88 on a changeup? I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
Tigers shortstop with a ball and 2 strikes. Hit sharply on the ground. And there's his first base hit in this one.
Hey, not an easy thing to do right there, Dero, with that stacked infield on the right side. To hit it through where the shift is, have to hit that in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, he found a good result right there, Dan. Pitcher actually executed right there. Got him to hit it where he wanted to. Put good barrel, good contact on that ball, and was able to find the hole. You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. Grounded to the right. That gets through for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4 in this one. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles.
Harold Castro.
Now here's the first offering. Harold Castro stands in as he looks at ball 1 here.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
Swung on and missed. 1-1.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Here comes the 1-2. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run.
What a piece of clutch hitting. This team is holding on to a slim lead, and he blows this thing wide open with a 3-run blast. That could be the nail in the coffin.
And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. His career numbers in this matchup, he's 1 for 3.
Hey, this is one of those tough outings as a reliever.
Now this one's crushed. Left field line. Stanton is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the 2nd out. Renato Nunez will stand in, and as he does, we'll flash you back to the 1st inning of the ball game. A 3-run shot had him off and running right out of the gate. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Can't connect there on the breaking ball. 1-1.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there.
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the 3rd out. But the big blow of the inning comes. Digging in now for
Leading up for the Yankees, the left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
first delivery to him. And he fouls this one off.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Reined in. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
And that'll get down for a base hit.
Sometimes you got to pull out the ambush tactic. You don't know what the best pitch is going to be. Oh, right there. Get me a knock through the left side.
Up next, Gary Sanchez. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Swinging a soft liner to second for 1. On to first, a double play.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Next to dig in, Miguel Andujar. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Here's the first pitch. Not his best effort that time. It's strike one.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to chase your pitch, just like that one.
And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push to...
Well, the side is retired as they make the play. Chad Green has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Now into the box, Jonathan Scope. Lifetime against this pitcher. He's really struggled. 0 for 10. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. This is in the air out to right. Right fielder is on the run. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting.
Next up for Detroit, Jeimer Candelario. He grounded out last time up. The pitch. And he swings right over the top of this one. 0-1.
Good luck with that pitch. That pitch is an absolute nightmare. Almost unhittable. Nasty downward.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And he will make the play. 2 away now. Next, it'll be Nomar Mazara. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. They'll start him with a curveball that's bounced foul just to the left of home plate.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Back up the middle. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit, but they lead it by 4. It's 7-3.
Choice to sacrifice myself where I can.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Drives it the other way to deep right. Mazara's going back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. The tag, and he's nabbed trying for 2.
Well, he clearly thought he had a shot at 2 on the hit, but they did a nice job in the outfield of getting it in quick to cut him down.
So here's the veteran Brett Gardner, and this will be put away easily for the out. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Tyler Wade. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Swing and a line drive. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Hey, sometimes you just got to tip your cap right there. You execute a nice pitch down in the zone, think you're going to get a ground ball or a swing and a miss, and you find yourself with a man on first. Got to regroup.
To the plate now, Clint Frazier. as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. This is popped up. Nunez over to his left, and the inning is over. All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Robbie Grossman. Swing and a liner. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game.
Up next for the Tigers, the shortstop, Nico Goodrum.
At the plate, Nico Goodrum, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming, and then boom, the bottom falls out of it. Terrific pitch.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Grossman aboard here at first with nobody out. Swing and a foul tip, but that's held onto behind the plate. It's a strikeout for out number 1. Next, here is Victor Reyes for his career in this matchup. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Reyes hits a little over the 270 mark. The 1-1 home.
I got 2-1 the count. Ball, that's in.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around them?
Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. He's got it, and he'll get in there safely.
There's a saying amongst the offense, Dan, anybody can get 3 hits in a big league game. It's that 4th one that separates you.
Talk about he's having a good week in one night. Can you imagine 4 hits in one game? I'd say he's having.
Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Hey, Dero, there's a prime example of a little ambush piece, right? Come up there looking to hit right off the get-go. First pitch comes in, whack, base hit.
Yeah, you want to know if this guy was ready to go? He had a game plan. Hashtag ambush. Here we go now.
Not cheated on that swing, but the splitters by him 0-2. Down the left field line and deep. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Ground ball left side. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. At the plate now, Renato Nunez. As he'll take a look at a curveball that drops in there on the outer half. It's strike 1. Lifetime versus this pitcher, he's 1 for 5. And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the 2nd time this afternoon.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
The batter,
Stepping in now, Jamer Candelario. Lays off 1-0. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. That evens it up 1-1. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Torres is there for it. And that's the 3rd out. So they wind up with 2 in the inning, but it could have been a lot worse as they leave the bases loaded. Part of the order 3, 4, and 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Tigers 9 and the Yankees 3. Joe Jimenez, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in is the DH, Mike Ford.
The designated hitter.
First delivery to him, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike one.
Sometimes you just got to laugh at yourself. Hitting's the hardest thing to do in all of sport. You take an ugly swing like that, take a deep breath, step out, smile about it, and then get back in that box and try and do damage.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. Weak grounder down the first baseline. And there's one gone to start the bottom of the ninth. Final line there for the Detroit starting pitcher, and he'll be very happy with how the day went.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
So the next to bat will be Luke Voigt. First pitch on the way. Two out, nobody on. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Last chance for the Yankees. Grounder down the line at third. Throw on to first will take care of him, and the Tigers have taken the first two games of this series on the road as this one is over. 9-3 the final tally here in this one. Detroit jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Michael Fulmer gets the win.